Okay, so before we all start, with the question and answer session, can you please introduce about yourself apart from butterflying?
Sharan, look, everything started when I became mother, when Sharanya came in my life. I'm Priyanka, and I'm mom of 12-year-old girl. And I left my job after, I came Mumbai. I left my 9 to 5 job, and then it all started. My main concentration and main field was waste management and composting. So in Mumbai, like in whole India, we all know that what situation we have regarding waste. Everywhere the waste garbage is there because, and I've seen people talk about, treks and trails and going for the nature trails and something, but they leave their trails of waste and plastic in the nature. So from that, there I started all these things, managing my own waste, taking responsibility of my own waste, and later on creating food garden. So that kitchen garden and food garden, that after 2 3 years of doing all these things, waste management, kitchen gardening. So one day I saw common mormon caterpillar. So this common mormon caterpillar was like, I was thinking, what was it? Like, what is it? I should see. And it was so cute. Generally, I'm not scared of anything. Like many people, oh my God, it's lizard and spider and whatever it is. So I decided that I will bring that plant inside and I will see what it is actually. So when I raised it and I saw it's a common mormon butterfly. So apart from my studies, like many people ask, are you botanist or something? So or you have done some course. So I would like to tell people here, thanks everyone who have joined, and thanks Sharon to you also. My studies are completely different. I'm MBA HR, and I have, because obviously what I wanted to be earlier in my early days, that according to that I pursued my career. Later on, MBA HR and computers and air hostess, all these things. But later on, I did course from Bombay Natural History after raising some 3 4 thousand butterflies on
Okay.
my own. Like I went to nearby areas and I did study. So later on, like I met Raju sir, and I got to know about Isaac sir. I'm yet to meet him. He is in Mumbai still, but and but for Peter sir, to meet Peters and to do his course, I went Bhimtal. So it was my dream to meet everyone, who is expert in this butterfly, and especially in India if they are. And then I got to know you on Facebook only, and I was thinking, oh my God, he's so cute, small boy. Like he's like my, younger brother, and he's into, like he's so intelligent. He's doing so many things into butterfly. So I used to see your things on Facebook every day, posting this and posting that. So it got me. I was thinking, okay, I'm still like occupied with motherhood thing, and but still learning and doing my own butterfly rearing. So you start your questions.
Okay, so my first question was, I was about to ask, why butterflies? If you have stopped butterflying once you raised your first common mormon and if you have got into other faunas, so why butterflies in specific?
Look, lot other fauna like I think I gave you answer earlier only because
Yeah.
I saw in my windowsill the caterpillar. So if
Yes.
I'm also very fond of birds, but butterfly is something like I started seeing in my on my plants, and many friends, like I'm doing sessions and I'm doing this seminars on waste management composting. So many people used to ask me, accidentally they have those plants like some spices plants or something, and they've seen those caterpillars and they've killed it. So you
Yeah.
just you think that we just die for those caterpillars or for those butterfly, and the people are busy in, they don't know ki, oh, okay, this is going to be a butterfly, very beautiful butterfly, or someday like red puro is so very common, like people crush it and say, oh my God, my whole garden is destroyed. So this is where like I started ki nahi, butterfly is very much related to our gardening, and the people who talk about chemical free or organic gardening, People talk about natural farming is now new concept, organic gardening. So we have to learn that we have to live with nature, because it is their way to prune the things, like we do in a gardening, cutting and pruning. So it is nature has given this pruners, natural pruners, and they give us fertilizers also with their poop. So that is why this butterfly thing has, it took my interest and I got attracted to it. So that, and moreover, like, earlier, like when you remember that we were small, that time we never knew that butterflying is something, the
Yeah.
entomology is some course, butterfly is something. So that time we used to chase butterfly, and we have so many butterflies around us. Now you see, we have to go to the forest areas to see them. Earlier it was like in
Yeah.
our gardens only. So the awareness is needed for that. That's why I just I started ki okay, I will tell people, and how, and I don't know how to convince, but if I can convince some of the people, some of the population, so that's why I took butterfly, and it is very nice thing to increase their population. That is why I started raising butterfly, raising and rearing butterfly.
Yeah. So my next question is, tell me about your inspirations in the field of butterfly.
Obviously, like this whole mother earth nature as a concept, because there is this god and thing belief, but kind of I am moving towards atheist. So this nature I believe, universe I believe, so this nature is first inspiration. And obviously I started hearing about Isaac Sir, and then Raju sir I met in Bombay Natural History course. I did BNHS course, certificate course, 6 month certificate course on butterflies. So I would ask everyone who is interested, like who the people who are in Mumbai and they are interested, and now it is online, so that from other parts of the country also people can join. So Raju sir obviously, and Peter sir, Isaac sir, you, and many other people like Farooq Mehta, who is from Kolhapur. I don't know you know him or not. He has made a big butterfly garden into his own
Uh,
house. Somnath sir.
I
So
haven't heard of that.
there are many people, Sharan, they are doing their best in the, they're doing their best in the field of butterfly. And they are grounded, so that we don't know, many people, they tend to post their things on Facebook, so we know the things, but there are many people who are doing on ground and you are not aware about those people. So yes, obviously Farooq Mehta sir is one, sir.
Okay. So the next question is, what needs to be done to make this field more accessible for women?
Accessible, like I would say, obviously, like I know I heard some of the speaker earlier, and they said ki going alone is not very good in the field. So I would say, why not going alone is good for field? Because Sharon, you can answer itself. Like it is all about women's safety. So we cannot relate to it to butterfly only, because until and unless this whole earth is going to be a safer place for women, we can pursue any field if we are
Yeah.
safe. And the safer place is going to make, like you and everyone can make it safer place. So for women, yeah, for women, we society needs to take them seriously. What they're doing, yeah, they can also pursue entomology and other stuff, and that you think that it is weird and strange. Even like for the men also, if you talk about butterflies and caterpillars, like still only 30% population is aware about all this wildlife and nature thing. If you go around and ask your neighbor or some of the people, they will say, what, you like this caterpillar really? So this is the thing. So we have to make awareness, and it is not only about women, but yes, for women, like society needs to broaden its mind. Yes, they can also do something, and they are also contributing in their own way. Everyone cannot go into research, and everyone cannot go into documentation, but whatever way they are doing, they are actually bringing awareness, because other people are getting attracted to your posts and they are asking more about it, and then they are going into, like they are also, okay, I will take it as a hobby or something like that. and some people turn into professionals also.
Okay. So, tell us more about your work and how many butterflies are you there, and what is it that you are currently wearing now?
What last question?
What is it that you're currently wearing now?
Oh, currently though 10 butterfly, this month 10 butterfly I raised of lime butterfly, because I live at 13th floor, and if you count 2 floor of parking space of the society, it's a 15th floor. So I will show you
Okay.
this butterfly come and lay eggs. Can you see these empty chrysalis?
Yeah, I can.
So these are this lime that lime butterfly, and they have flew away today itself. So they come and they lay eggs on my plant, and not only this lime butterfly or common mormon, there is one accidental volunteer plant was the salmon Arab host plant. I don't know how it started growing in one of my pot, and salmon Arab came at 13th floor height. It laid eggs, and so many butterflies were there. Salmon Arab, then blue tiger, red Pierrot. These all are very common, and like I buy plants for them every time. From I go nursery, I buy plants and I keep them. They eat up all, and then I again buy. So till now, like 20-30 species of butterfly I have raised, like some of the swift, this conjoined swift, and this grass demon, this Indian palm bob, and blue tiger, plain tiger, lime butterfly, red Pierrot, all these many lister like common grass yellow. So mango, that baron butterfly, commander. So all these around my, I was like doing observation initially, like when I was not doing any course that time, but I was doing observation that how many butterfly visit in my area, like near my society. So this is how I started raising. Okay, I started raising that, and so that after raising the butterfly, I used to identify better, because I've raised it, all the caterpillar, eggs, and host plant, everything. So till now, yes, 20-30 species I have raised from 2012. Earlier, I was raising only this common mormon and lime. But when I got into seriously knowing everything, identifying, and the scientific names and everything, so this other species happened.
Okay. So, tell us more about your kitchen gardening, like how to set up, and for all the viewers out here, how to attract more butterflies using kitchen gardening.
So like, look, kitchen gardening, like obviously everyone asks, because look, if you are, if a person, like I am from Varanasi, so we have a big, full big house and big bungalows. We have open space to do gardening. But when you are living in window, like apartment flat, and in Mumbai, if you come Mumbai, you see everyone is hanging there, like kind of hanging garden. So I was like, I never believed that I have to live in apartment flat. Initially, when I got married, I came Mumbai, but I thought, that, okay, this is my reality, and I was so into gardening and everything from childhood. I was, because my childhood was like a wild childhood. I used to roam in forest areas. I used to go in paddy fields, because I have my family is in farming. Some of the extended family, and we have a big farmhouse and backyard. So still those connections are there. So I started doing some, everyone, Sharon, like even your mother, everyone, all the women, like, and even men. Nowadays, men are also taking interest. They love to grow plants. Everyone wants to be with nature, with nature. Even like the person who does not want to grow plant, or the people who have no skills, they buy plastic plants. Do you believe, like
Yeah.
only green, to see the green thing? So, setting a windowsill garden or setting any garden, we need to work on the soil. And when I talk about soil, everything is so related. When I talk about soil, you can make soil from the kitchen waste, because you cannot use the local soil, because local soil is generally for the huge trees. The red soil we have, in some of the parts of the India we have red soil, and red soil is so hard laterite soil, and laterite soil has no organic matter. So that's why
Yeah.
here this waste thing comes, waste to soil, soil to garden, garden to butterfly, and butterfly to you be entomologist. So like the whole process, everything is connected, the whole circle is going on. So setting up a kitchen garden or butterfly garden is very easy. Like some of the plant like lemon or all species of citrus plant, like I have raised blue mormon, hoping that it is a common mormon, because blue mormon also lay eggs on the citrus species. So I was thinking it is very big, like a big caterpillar. I was not able to make different, it is a different caterpillar. It is not common mormon. But when it emerged, oh my God, it was so big, huge. And then I got to know that it is a Maharashtra's state butterfly. So this is how like leaves plant and bale plant, stone apple, and this red Piero ke liye you have to buy bryophyllum. So and this Vataca volvulus is one blue tiger. So there are many host plants which we can keep at our windowsills, and they will obviously easily attract butterfly, because when mother have the host plants to lay eggs, she will definitely come. And but yeah, I would say that plant, the nectar plant also, nectar like the plant which we human loves, rose and mogra. So those plants are not loved by butterflies. Like they love wild plant. Lantana is kind of wild plant, you know that. It is so invasive. Like अगर आप एक बार लगा दो तो it is hard to die. So lantana and blue spike and ixora, pentas, all these nectar plants are very vital to invite mother. And when you invite a mother, adult butterfly, she is going to lay eggs on your other plants, which you have in case. So first you work on the soil, make soil full of organic matter, create a kitchen garden, and then invite butterflies.
So that was really a long brief about kitchen gardening. I'm sure most of us get inspired by your kitchen gardening. And also Hema from Chennai, she has texted, you have inspired me to set up one in my balcony too. We'll move on to the next question. So do you have tips for bringing in more and more children to like and study butterflies?
Yeah, obviously, because I think from 2012 only, my daughter's school, Pawa Public School here, I was volunteering with their eco club thing, and then principal ma'am asked me to teach 9th and 8th grade kids with they are like not kids anymore, they are adult guys. And they are like into butterfly, basic of butterfly and soil and this dicot and monocot seeds. So every school nowadays, big schools have eco clubs, and even the basic schools like government schools also have, in a small, I think northern cities I've seen, they are incorporating this food garden because they provide midday meal. So the food garden and this food garden thing can enhance into the butterfly garden. So when I used to do sessions with the schools, and they are more interested into waste management and food gardening, so I always suggest them to create a butterfly garden, because every nursery to till 4th standard, every kid has to study this life cycle of the butterfly and life cycle of the some creatures, even frogs and birds. So I asked them why not to create a butterfly garden so that they can see the whole life cycle in the school itself. And they were not aware that some of the plants are by default there, like Ashoka, false Ashoka. So you can see obviously some of the eggs you can see, and they have by default some of the nectar plants also. So in Mumbai, I have done many this kids sessions in many international schools like Ecole Mondiale there in Juhu, and the Somani schools and other schools. And look, the basic thing is that until and unless we as a group like you, me, and other Isaac sir, Peter sir, everyone, like the people who all are interested in group can make a petition of some appeal to the government ki basic kitchen garden and a small butterfly, functional butterfly garden should be there in school. Look, you know what I'm telling you, kids don't, like most of the kids don't need this bookish study and all the theories. They need this practical. If they see, they, learn more. If they see, they, remember more. Because look, when I was teaching this ninth and eighth in a grade students, they are very big and adults, and they have doing this biology books. They were doing study in their curriculum, but they were not able to this see, understand this monocot and dicot seed personally ki kaun sa hai maine dikhaya, and they were completely clueless. In the same way, butterfly, उनका बिल्कुल वही है कि एक पिक्चर दिखा दिया, एक छोटा सा अंडा बना दिया पेपर पे और फिर प्यूपा बना दिया, बट दे नो ओनली दैट मच कि अंडे से डायरेक्ट कैटरपिलर बड़ा निकलता है, and the big caterpillar थोड़े देर खाता, and they have no idea about कि this caterpillar also have this 5-6 stages of molting and how painful it is, and they can also learn ki this is real life phase for human life also. We are also going through all these phases. So this is a very this butterfly thing to the school kids is very, very much important, and we have to approach to the schools, we have to approach to the local authorities, we have to approach to the, if possible way you are connected with government, MLAs, MPs. So you can approach all these people, and let's create like free of cost also we can provide ki ha theek hai chaliye, if you are interested then we will create a butterfly garden, you give the space kind of thing. So this is how first approaching the school, and then showing them the living things, showing them many people object that why to show living things and why to raise. Generally I also don't raise them in the whole container, I raise them on the plant itself. I put the plant inside the house, because I just buy simple plants for them, and I put the caterpillars on my plant inside the house, so that the birds and lizards should not eat the caterpillar. So this way, by showing them the living caterpillar, by showing them the live eggs, you can make them not by presentations, and crafts are also helpful, but when they see live, they get more interested. You don't know that who will pick up this entomology thing later on. So this is how my idea is to introduce the live caterpillar, introduce the live pupa, introduce the live eggs if you have possibly. So for that you cannot go to the wild and pick anything, you create your own thing in your space and then introduce all these things to the kids.
Okay. So the next question what I wanted to ask you is, we all know that you have been raising butterflies for a long time now, and you raised literally thousands of butterflies. So what next step, what future plans do you have, or you had planned to take in contribution to the Butterfly Society?
Look, my plan from long, it is like doing study of the, those places, and in North specifically, because for Mumbai, I've seen many books are published for, Butterfly of Mumbai, and I had some handbooks also, and I have Peter Sir's book also. So for Mumbai, I was thinking, okay, I will make some handbook or something, coffee table book. But now I'm thinking ki in Varanasi or in smaller areas of Bihar, people are completely like they have this, I think 2-3% of population only they know about the butterflies, or they have any awareness. And most of that farmers, even in Maharashtra, many people object me to raise this lime butterfly. They ask me, why do you raise them and then you let it fly and they will destroy the crops? So all these things needs to be addressed. That banana skipper also, that is from that Swift family and all. So we have to bridge this gap, and my future plans are like doing study or getting the all people into the field, those people who are interested into the wildlife in Varanasi and in a smaller part of the India, like my basic area currently, because I am a mother and I have to give time, I have to allot time. Being mother, it all started. So first duty is that. So to make a book on butterfly that is related to Varanasi, like butterflies of Varanasi, getting count of common butterflies of Varanasi, and then publishing it. so that, because I don't know anyone have done study there, because many people have been doing many things, many study, many research journals and many things, but until and unless you make the area wise list and you publish it, people will not get attracted towards this butterfly thing. When they come to know, okay, Banaras ka aisa kuch hai, ya kisi bhi shahar ka, so everyone, the people who are from every city, they should make at least one coffee table book about the common butterfly of that city.
Yeah.
So this is my target. This is my long-term target. I see that how many people, because alone I cannot achieve, because the Varanasi is a big city now, and some of the areas I know, and common butterfly still I know of Varanasi, but still like I have not seen many things, and there are many things undiscovered. So I need many people into the field, and I need help of the people to get it done. So this is my future plan. And also like I was so reluctant to, pin the butterfly, because I did this taxonomy course from Peter sir, and I was, I didn't learn nicely because I was so sad to pin it. So now I'm thinking, because Peter sir asked me, because every time if you're raising a butterfly, there are some genetically changes. You don't know, you let it fly, and you don't always, I also don't click it always, because I think this is the same butterfly. But Peter sir has asked me, because every generation changes. Some dot, something will change, and it will be a new discovery. So what you do, that start pinning the butterfly. So now I'm thinking I will pin common butterflies which I raise, and I will make some collections, and I will contribute it to the Mumbai area, or some of the किसी भी area का जो मैं pinning कर रही हूँ, whatever pinning I'm doing, I will contribute to that natural history museum. This is the long-term plan. So see if I can achieve or not, being a mother, because my schedule is always scheduled with my daughter. So, because when I left my all the career and ambition 9 to 5 thing, so their nature, nature saw everything, and nature was like, yeah, I'm there for you. You left one thing, so you have this another avenue. Pursue this. So now I'm pursuing this, but along with my daughter, I cannot neglect her.
So I'm personally waiting for your book, which you're about to write. So,
oh, really? First, I would love to read your Sharan.
First copy I'll get.
Really? Like, I am waiting for your book, because you have already done so many things into the butterfly. So, and also Taslima, Geeta, so many nice girls you introduced. So I'm waiting something about them I will read in future, and I will ask them if they are selling. So I will buy also, if that is on in market or online available or something.
True. One last question before I end this session, because we are running short of time. We have gone past 6. So one last question which I wanted to ask you is, what is your favorite butterfly?
Oh, my favorite butterfly, you won't believe, because that, Peter sir, I saw at Peter sir's collection, Blue Morpho. So that is my, from, I need to visit Suriname and those countries, and I go different, places and different countries. But yes, my family's target is different, they just want to visit all these, location and places. And my target is, into wildlife. So we have this all conflict. So, but I hope ki someday I visit those places, and I get to see caterpillar, and also in India, like Kasere Hind. So that is my one, because BNHS, they have this batches of Kasere Hind. So I just wanted to see that also. So hopefully, look, there is so many dreams, but you don't know, what you are going to do.
Yeah, true. And I think I have come to my questions. I've asked you everything. So for the next few couple of minutes, I'll just go through the questions which have come.
I think my one friend Soumya, she was asking something, but she asked in initial live. I think first live when we started, that time only she asked some questions and we missed it.
Okay. Any questions for Priyanka? feel free to send in the chat channel. So Savita has sent a handbook on gardening is still needed. With your hands-on experience, this would be of great value.
Okay. Thank you. Noted. I hope that I can write something and it is available for everyone. But there is on my page there is I'm doing live. So about all waste management and how we can start from scratch. So she can go and she can see if she can find something useful for her.
So Savita has told one other thing. She's saying yours was the most insightful, entertaining, and enlightening session I attended today. Thank you.
Thank you, Savita. Thank you so much.
Any more questions for people who have any questions regarding kitchen gardening or balcony gardening or about
Butterfly.
Yeah, about anything about butterflies, please feel free to contact Priyanka. Her ID is Priyanka Kumari in Facebook. Please ask her; she'll be happy to answer you all.
And Sharon, I think Sharon, no one interviewed you. You need to introduce yourself also and what you all are, because everyone wants to know about you also. I think we didn't see anything from you.
So I'll do one thing. After the next speaker, I'll go live, and you people can ask me whatever you want.
Yeah, I will be asking and you will be answering. That is the right thing to do.
Sure. So Hema is telling you, thank you so much. Great job and inspiring talk. Really enjoyed interacting with you. So she's from Chennai, Tamil Nadu.
Okay. Thank you, Hema.
Yeah, I think that's it. We shall end this session.
Okay.
And yeah, before I end, thank you so much, Priyanka, for joining and being part of this all-in-one exclusive women's session.
I think Peter sir has pulled your legs also on your comment, like he wanted some more women. So see, no, it's okay. He's so cool. So what I want to ask you, Sharon, thank you. Yeah, it's okay. Thanks, Sharon, for incorporating everyone, because obviously you're a friend of everyone. That is why you have incorporated everyone into this live. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone, Geeta and all who, Savita, the all audience who, and I was also audience in your sessions. So to watch this and hope we can create some big awareness or change in India about butterflies. Like, people should not give weird look, because when you post caterpillar, some people say it is offensive. Please take it down. So that should not happen.
Sure. Yeah, I think we can end this session.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Sure.
we have one more speaker, Sarpita, and she's from West Bengal. Yeah, thank you so much, Priyanka. We will see. As you said, I'll come live again after the last speaker.
Sure. I'll wait you. You ping me, okay?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Okay. Thank you.